Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast weather update.
Brought to you by L&J Electrical Contractors. Their trained residential service technicians always deliver prompt, effective solutions to ensure a job well done. Call John at 609-703-7413 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. I hope you got to enjoy the improving conditions that we saw today. A couple of showers kind of early on, but aside from that, it really has been a pretty nice Sunday. Looking at the numbers, we were right on the mark as far as the temperatures are concerned. We started off a little warm this morning. Normally we drop down into the 20s and we kind of stayed in the 30s, but at least midday we got right where we were supposed to be. Overnight tonight, a couple of clouds early on, but then after that, they will all clear out as we see some nice high pressure moving in. High pressure sticks around all day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine on the way. Mid 40s for your highs. So again, right on the money, and overall a beautiful Monday. Okay. But we don't see the beautiful weather stick around for too long. Again, that low pressure from overnight last night clears out, high pressure moves in, but then it quickly gets pushed off to sea as we see a really strong low pressure system kind of lift across the Midwest and Great Lakes. So the low itself actually stays pretty far away from our area, kind of stays out towards Chicago and then crosses into the Great Lakes. But all the moisture wrapped around that low, that arrives on our doorstep tomorrow afternoon. Also going to cause some pretty strong wind speeds on the way as well. Heaviest rain going to be overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, and then slowly during the day Wednesday, we see improving conditions, a nice dry stretch Thursday, Friday, and then you can already see more moisture moving in late Friday. It'll be arriving on our area by about Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so overnight last night, we already saw impressive rainfall totals. 1.62 inches was one of the highest numbers I saw. That was up towards Berkeley Township. Absecon just over 1.25 inch. Middle Township pretty similar, just over an inch for Mount Laurel, and Woodstown, Monroe Township just shy of an inch. Jackson Township 0.72 inches. That's a lot of rain. And then you stack on top of it another 3 to 4 inches or 2 to 3 inches for what we're expecting Tuesday into Wednesday. And that puts you in the 3 to 4 inch range for a big chunk of South Jersey. North Jersey, even higher totals, probably around 4 to 5. So a little bit of some intense rain on the way, in addition to what we already saw. And that really puts us in a little bit of a messy situation. And here's what I mean by that. So we have extremely saturated soil right now. Pretty much everything is just very, very mushy and messy. What that means is the trees don't really have much to hold on to, so it doesn't take much for them to become a little leaned, if not knocked over. But also, any additional rain that falls just has nowhere to go. So that gives us an increased risk for flooding, flash flooding on some of those poor drainage roads, as well as if you're backed up to a river or a creek. Those are going to kind of rise pretty quickly. And then, like I said, those power lines or those trees don't really have too much to hold on to, so they're a risk to the power lines. So those are our two moderate risks, the flash flooding and the power outages. The reason those trees are going to get knocked over, the pretty strong wind gusts that are on the way 40 to 60 miles an hour. We're also going to be seeing a risk for some flooding down the shore. So we're going to see rough surf, beach erosion. At some point, we're going to have water kind of being forced up into the bay. So if you're in South Jersey, kind of facing Delaware River down towards that little waterway down there, you're going to be seeing a risk for some flooding because there's that wind direction is going to be forcing a lot of water up on shore and towards your area. So even though we have a low tide overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, it's not really helping us as much as we would wish. Looking at those wind gusts, so right around the shore, you are, again, 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gust range because you're coming in off the water. There's just nothing to stop that wind from ripping on shore. As soon as you head a little bit further inland, those numbers start to decrease, but still strong enough to pack a punch. We are seeing a little bit of a reprieve for Thursday and Friday, but another system is on the way for this weekend. Again, you started to see that moisture kind of crawling its way further north on one of those graphics for Friday afternoon, but it'll be probably arriving across our region on Saturday. Sunday, you might dry out in time, but it'll still be kind of windy. So a little bit of a messy stretch on the way, but we will keep you guys up to date and we will let you know what's going on over the next few hours and couple of days, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.